Hey Steelers Nation! Before we dive into today's news, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this channel keeps you updated on every major move coming out of Pittsburgh. The team is working relentlessly to improve, evolve, and put themselves in the best position to bring home Lombardi Trophy number 7. And speaking of moves, it looks like Omar Khan and Mike Tomlin aren't done shaking things up. According to Sportsca's Tony Pauline, the Steelers are actively exploring trade options at wide receiver, and one name in particular is grabbing attention: Calvin Ridley of the Tennessee Titans. Pauline reported that Pittsburgh has 3 receivers on their radar ahead of the trade deadline, with Ridley potentially being a perfect fit. He wrote, "The Steelers are looking to add another receiver and have been checking in on available players. 2 names floating around are Jalen Waddle from Miami and Calvin Ridley from Tennessee. While Miami reportedly has no interest in trading Waddle, the Titans appear open to discussions, making Ridley an intriguing possibility for Pittsburgh. Let's break down what Ridley could bring to the Steelers. At 31 years old, he's still performing at a high level, coming off consecutive 2,000-yard seasons, one with Jacksonville and the other with Tennessee. At 6'1" and 190 pounds, Ridley combines size, speed, and veteran experience, which could complement DK Metcalf and Calvin Austin III beautifully. Imagine Ridley opposite Metcalf with Austin in the slot. Suddenly, you have a trio capable of stretching the field, opening running lanes, and relieving pressure on the tight ends and running backs. And the financial aspect is promising. Tennessee is in rebuild mode, meaning Ridley might be available for a late-round pick, especially if the Titans agree to cover part of his salary. For an innovative front office like Khan's, this represents a low-risk, high-reward move that could elevate Pittsburgh's offense. The Steelers' wide receiver depth has been a concern this season. Roman Wilson hasn't made a significant impact, Scotty Miller has battled injuries, and Ben Skowronek has been primarily a blocking and special teams option. Most of the passing burden has fallen on Metcalf, Austin, and the tight ends. If Pittsburgh wants a legitimate playoff run, they need a reliable third receiver who can step up when defenses double Metcalf or stack the box, and Ridley fits that role perfectly. Speaking of Austin, the good news is that Calvin Austin III is officially back from his shoulder injury and fully cleared to play against the Packers in Week 8. He had quietly become one of the team's most valuable offensive pieces, recording 10 catches, 139 yards, and 2 touchdowns before his injury. His return adds another explosive weapon for Aaron Rodgers, just in time for a big Sunday Night Football matchup. If the Steelers land Ridley, the offense suddenly looks complete. Metcalf dominates attention from defenses, Austin stretches the field with speed, and Ridley wins crucial one-on-one matchups. Add in tight ends Pat Frymouth, John Smith, and Darnell Washington as reliable red zone targets, plus backs Jalen Warren and Najee's punishing defenses, and Aaron Rodgers suddenly has a balanced and dangerous arsenal. Importantly, adding Ridley wouldn't be about replacing anyone. It's about stacking talent to give Rodgers every possible weapon. Moves like this are exactly what separate good teams from Super Bowl contenders. Turning to the defense, expectations were high coming into 2025. Pittsburgh brought in star talent like Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, and Juan Thornhill while adding young depth on the defensive line. Yet through 7 weeks, the numbers haven't lived up to the hype. 28th in total yards allowed, 31st against the pass, 18th against the run, and 19th in points allowed. Despite this, confidence in the locker room remains. Safety Juan Thornhill stated that the defense is literally a couple plays away from clicking. He acknowledges mistakes but believes they are fixable, and the effort is certainly there. Consider last week's loss to the Bengals. The offense, led by Rodgers, took the lead late, but one defensive lapse allowed Joe Flacco and Jamar Chase to seal the game. Frustrating, yes, but Thornhill's perspective is grounded in experience. He's been part of teams that started rough and finished as champions, so he knows a few adjustments can make all the difference. The Steelers have shown flashes of dominance, like the Week 4 win over Baltimore, proving the potential exists. Sunday Night Football against the Packers is a crucial test. Green Bay's offense is balanced and dangerous, ranking among the league's best in total offense and scoring. For Pittsburgh, this is more than just another game. It's an opportunity to show that Thornhill's confidence is well-founded and that the defense is close to elite. A strong performance under the lights at Acrisure Stadium could shift momentum for the remainder of the season. So, Steelers fans, what do you think? Should Pittsburgh go after Calvin Ridley, giving up a late-round pick to add a proven weapon for Rodgers? Or should the team stick with its young core, continuing to develop talents like Austin and Wilson? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you're enjoying these updates, remember to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. The Steelers are building something special, and with the right moves, this offense could be just one bold step away from Super Bowl contention.